If I have not committed a crime, then I do not need to ID. Bye-bye.
That I am an activist and that I can say whatever I want to say, you're going to get one person hurt.
That said that if that Hunter Biden laptop story
have any arguments against that right now, and I want to see how it goes. All right, so on this one right here, I want y'all to tell me, does this guy that's recording this have a leg to stand on? What happens is he is approached by 3 police officers, and when he's approached by these police officers, he speaks to them any kind of way. He don't respect authority whatsoever. Now, some are going to say he had a right to speak the way that he was speaking to them. Me, I think that he sound rude. I think he sound pretty emotional. He wasn't helpful at all. And I think there was a better way to communicate with these police officers. Did he win the day? Depends on what view you're looking from. But I want y'all to see what I'm talking about, because this one right here, for some people thought this was hilarious and they really enjoyed it because of how he was able to get away with it.
I don't care what you have to say. You're dismissed.
You need to provide me.
I'm not going to give you ID. What crime do you suspect me of?
There is no crime.
Okay, so in Florida, if there is no crime, then I do not have to identify myself. Go yourself. I'm not going to ID. I totally 100,000% refuse. I have not committed a crime. You cannot articulate a crime. You just said it in front of 27 people that I didn't commit a crime. If I have not committed a crime, then I do not need to ID. Bye-bye. I am not going to identify myself. Get it through your head.
Under Florida State statute, you do have to identify yourself.
I am not going to identify myself for the last time. I refuse to say anything. Well, I'm not going to. I don't have ID on me anyway, so.
It is a crime if you refuse to provide your identification that I requested.
Okay. Then you'll be held liable under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. You're going to arrest me right now. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. I am not going to give you my ID.
Why are you getting upset right now?
I am not going to give you my ID. You have zero chance of you getting my ID. You're coming at me. You have 3 deep right now, which is an intimidation against my rights. It is an intimidation against my rights. 42 U.S.C. Section 1983 for violation of 1st and 14th, Article 5 under the 14th Amendment, civil rights. You guys want to play games? I'm telling you right now, I can pro say this. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. I don't want to talk to you. Get the hell away from me.
We're here because somebody called.
I don't care why you're here. It does not matter. It does not matter.
I'm here for investigation.
I don't care what you're here for.
It does matter.
Well, I'm not going to give you ID.
Okay, you're to listen to me now.
No, I'm not going to listen to you right now. I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say.
Okay.
So you can say whatever you want, but you're on.
You're fine to be here and do what you're doing.
I know I'm fine to be here and do what I'm doing. I'm not going to ID to you, and I don't really care what you have to say. I'm going to talk over you because what you have to say is really unimportant to me. So I'm going to continue to talk over you. What you're saying is a waste of time. I can't even understand you. So just piss off and get lost. I don't really care what you have to say. Get lost. I don't care what you have to say. Get lost.
As you can clearly see, as I said before, did he have a right to not have to show them ID and continue doing whatever he was doing? And was he right and was the cops wrong? Possibly. Was his way of communicating to them correct or right? Like, I don't agree with it at all. I think he sounds like a man child. I think he would sound extremely immature. I think if he would have spoken to the wrong police officer on that day in that way, like they just so happened to send 3 officers who would deal with his BS. I think that if he would have spoken to the wrong officer, it could have went way left. I think he really don't care about the outcome because maybe he himself feels a bit privileged. This is one of the things that make people think that certain people have privilege and certain people do not because of the way that he was speaking to them. Inside of my video, someone definitely says, and and it opened up a conversation here. I'm going to show you. Let me open this up right here. Well, that's not even big enough. But right here, it says only, in all caps, white people can talk to cops like this. Now, Show a video where a black man is in this situation, and then let's talk. Now, of course, that opened up conversation right there. As you can see, 22 replies, and and people got something to say about it, because some people was like,
yeah, you're right. Only the white man could get away with saying something like this. The black man would have been shot.
you know what I mean? Or some people are saying, why you got to bring race into it? He was being, yeah, he was correct in what he was saying, but he was definitely being a jerk about it. And it could have gone left if they would have sent 3 other police officers who didn't take that stuff from anybody. Like, what? I mean, because I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. If I was a police officer and someone was speaking to me that way, it would be a judgment call of what I would do in that moment. Just because you're on live with 22 people right now. I think he said, I'm telling you in front of 22 people, people get real bold when they're live. I'm live streaming, so I'm protected. You can't say or do anything to me, and I'm covered in the law. I'm gonna show everyone on my live stream that I am an activist and that I can say whatever I want to say to the police officers, not realizing that by me doing this, you're going to get one person hurt. Somebody else is going to go out there, possibly somebody from your live stream are going to go out there talking to police officers any old kind of way, thinking that they'll walk away and end up getting their feelings hurt. Probably something worse, probably getting their daggone chin checked. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got to watch how you talk to people. If you want respect, give respect. Period. It didn't seem like they were being demeaning. It didn't seem like they were cussing or fussing at him. As a matter of fact, they were just sitting there just listening to him talk. They weren't saying anything. But if it was me, I don't know. I probably would slap the phone out of his hand or something like that, so he could say, I'm suing you. I'm going to sue you. And then all that other BS. And okay, fine. But you need to know that there's consequences to your actions. You can't just sit there and yell and be disrespectful to a police officer and think that you're just going to walk away, or you're just going to be able to go back to your fans on live stream and be like,
yeah, see, I showed him.
Nah, it ain't going down like that at all. I'm sorry. That's just me.